Hello, my lovelies. Ụmụaka, ụmụaka, enyi Jesus. Ụmụaka, ụmụaka, enyi Jesus. Yes, my lovelies. In today's video, I am going to tell you there are some questions that were asked to me about my childhood, how I grew up. So I am going to answer those questions. Stay tuned. Hello, my lovelies. For my returning subscribers, you are highly welcome back. For my new viewers, you are welcome as well. My name is Oyenya Oyibeke Sweetie herself. If today is your first time of viewing my video, do me a favor and touch the subscribe. You also touch the notification bell so that when I upload a video, you can be able to be notified. Yes, by God's grace, in this my channel, I talk about faith. How to be faithful. Being faithful, having faith in God. I also talk about lifestyle, different types of lifestyle. I talk about them in this my channel, and also food. Yes. Now, ụmụaka, children are friends of Jesus Christ. So in today's video, I have questions. There are 30 questions I am going to answer by God's grace. I am going to answer these 30 questions about my childhood, how I grew up. What brought up all these questions? Because I made a video, the first video I made on this month, December, about how I spent my holiday when I was a child, at my childhood. So that is what brought out all these questions. I was asked to come out in full. So this question was sent to me to answer. So I am, in case if you see me looking down, I'm looking at the questions. So about my childhood, the first question here is, I want to know where you were born. I was born at my village, Abreba. I am from Abreba. That is the first question. The second question is, I want to know those things you will never forget during your primary school. Those things I will never forget during my primary school. During my primary school, when I was in primary 1, there is something I will never forget. When I was in primary 1, we normally use slate and chalk. So that period, we used to sell, there's something we call in our village, ake, Igbo coconut. We call it ake. We use stone and break it. So the inside is what we used to chew. So when I was in primary 1, after break, we go back home. We pick the ake and put it inside water. Put it inside water in the bottle. So when we come back, we'll be selling it. This is how we used to sell it. Ake chalk, ake chalk, ake chalk, ake chalk. So anyone that you give the ake will give you chalk. What do we use chalk to do? Chalk is for writing. So this is one of the things I will never forget in my primary school. And another thing I will never forget in my primary school is how we sang the national anthem, and nobody corrected us. No teacher. Arise, O compassion, Nigeria Kolobe. We were doing that in to say. That is the annoying place. that place is the annoyance place. Nobody corrected us. We were doing that to say in primary school. So these are things I will never forget in my primary school. Now, the third question is, did you have a childhood best friend? Yes, I had a childhood best friend then. Number 4 question, describe your childhood home. I love my home. My home was so sweet. I love my home. My home, in my home, when I came out, let me just say, when I know something, oh, it's only my mother I normally see. So my father died when I was about 2 and some months years. So my father died. So I didn't know my father. So I was only trained by my mother. So about my home, I love my home. Really. I love my home. Now, question number 5. Did you ever live with one of your relatives who is not your parent? No. It's only my mother. I was only living with my mother. Even though when my siblings travel, I was only living with my mother right from my childhood. My siblings travel, live with other people, but it's only me that was living with my mother throughout my childhood. Now, question number 6. Did you have a friend that your parents disapprove of? No, I don't have a friend that my parents disapprove of. I'm not good in keeping friends. I don't have, like some people, they are good in keeping group of friends. For me, I'm not good in keeping or having a group of friends. So there is no friend my mother did not approve. Question number 7. Did you help earn money to support your family? Yes, somehow I help because my mother is a hustler. She will travel, go and buy things. She normally sell things, many things. So when she comes back, sometimes after my school, she will cut plantain, banana, oko, anything. She will put it on tray. I'll carry it and go and sell. I normally sell every day after school. So I can say I help and earn money to support family on that side. Question number 8. What was your favorite thing to do as a child? My favorite thing to do as a child then was to play. You know that. I normally play. Question number 9. What are things you do during vacation? During vacation, I used to help my mother to sell things in the market. Sometimes I will sit and look after her goods. She will go another neighboring country to buy other things. So that's the only thing I know I do during my vacation. Question number 10. How did you get to know your church? My church? How I got to know my church? Yeah, I was born in a Christian family. I was dedicated in a church. My church was Presbyterian church. So, starts from my childhood, my mother normally carry me and go to church, which I was very committed there. That was where my Christianity foundation was led. So, question number 11. What is your first memory as a child? First memory as a child is anytime I remember that I'm not seeing my father, the thing just is normally scatter my brain. So, it was a very hot memory. Question number 12. What did you do during your childhood summer? It's the same thing with that vacation. I have answered it. I normally help my parents, my mother to sell things. Question number 13. Is there any funny thing you did when I was a child? Any funny thing I did? Yeah. I don't like taking medicine. Like if I have fever, because I don't normally sick, it's only fever. So if I have fever, if my mother give me tablets to take, I used to do some movie that time. So if I go near the pot, I'll just take my cup, open pot as if I'm taking water. I'll take the water, but I'll just do like this. As before I'll take the water, I have already throw the throw the tablet at the back of the water pot. Then I will just take the water. And that time I think I was doing my mother. Children. So, question number 14. What games did you and your friend play? We play Oga. Me, I am a play. I normally play. A one, a two, a three. We do this this is one I said now, we call it Oga. There's the one we call Zonzo. You will hide. Person will be looking for you. These children of nowadays, they are still doing this one. There's another one we call Patum. I played a lot. I forget. Okay, question number 15. What are the names of your primary school teacher you remember? When I was in primary 1, I remember Mr. Carlo. He's from Alhafia. And my primary 6, I remember Mr. Njoko and Mr. Okariwo. So these are the teachers I remember. So the middle classes I have forgotten. So I remember the beginning, my beginner and my end of my primary school. Okay, question number 16. What did you look like when I was a child? I look exactly like myself. My face did not change, Sha. My face did not change. So I want to show you how I look like. You will see me, how I look like when I was a child. Question number 17. What was your favorite subject in school? My favorite subject was literature. I even got certificates. I got a prize on literature. And also Siaruke, Igbo, and agriculture. These are my 4 favorite subjects. Question number 18. Did you have any food you hate? No. I don't select food. Hate. I ate everything except shit. Did you have any nickname? I don't have any nickname, but when I was in secondary school, I normally pray. I am a Christian, so I do prayer. I don't do what other students do, you know. So some of my classmates call me Chinekated person. So I like that Chinekated person. So this is the only thing I can say about this nickname. So question number 20. Did you have a happy childhood? Of course, I have a very happy childhood. Question number 21. How are you similar to your parents? Similar. I resemble my mother. If you see my mother, you have seen me. If you see me, you have seen my mother. Question number 20. Question number 21. Were you a good student? Yes, of course. I was a very good student. Very, very good. Very obedient. Very obedient. I was a very good student. Question number 22. What was your experience at school? Like elementary school, secondary school. Elementary school, secondary school. My experience at school. My experience at school. When I was in primary school, what I hate is Many times they will say handwork, handwork. Children, they will just send us inside bush to go and cut tree. There is one tree they call otono. One tree they call otono. This otono is very, very dangerous. If you cut this otono, if this otono tree touch your clothes, forget about that cloth. It will stain it, and it will be very, very difficult, very hard for the stain to be removed. So I have a bad experience in my elementary school. All this handwork. Or sometimes they will ask us to bring broom. We'll go to the forest, go to the bush, cut this palm tree. You cut it. You use razor blade. Oh, we saw something. We use razor blade to peel the broom to make it a bunch of broom. And that's autonomous. Sometimes we'll ask to go to farm. We'll go to the school farm. We'll do some planting. There are lots. There are lots. This is the matter. What I don't like it that time, but we have no choice now. So, question number 23. Who, beside your parents, has the biggest impact on your childhood? Beside my parents, who has the biggest impact? This question. Beside my parents, I have a mother. Beside my parents, that is the question. Let me answer it. I have a mother, a church mother, that brought me up from my primary school, because I started singing in a choir, Sunday school choir, when I was in primary 5. If I'm not mistaken, when I was in primary 5, I started singing in a choir, Sunday school choir. So I have a church mother that brought me up. She's still around me even today. You can imagine. She's still around because God used her to do a lot of things in my life. There are some things I don't do. It's through her. God used her a lot, Sha. God used her a lot because she gave me a good training in the church. She gave me a very good training. She gave me a very good training. So, question number 24. Did you play outside? Yes, I normally play outside. I'm a play. I play outside. Well, I play. If I start playing here, I don't hear again though. Sometimes, if my mother come back from market, he will not see me. She will not see me. She'll be calling, oi. I will not hear. When he call, okay, yeah, I will answer. But that time I will hear. I played a lot. Question number 25. Were you afraid of anything? Yes, when I was a child, I was afraid of my mother in a good way. I was afraid of my mother. My mother can never talk and you talk back. My mother she doesn't tolerate nonsense. That is why I love her so much. The training, when she was training me, I thought she hates me. But it is when I grew up, I noticed that training she gave me was the best. Is the best to me even today. The training my mother gave me make me to be a strong woman today. Because my mother is a very strong woman. Even at her age now, she's still going, traveling, coming back, doing business at her age. So my mother is a very strong woman. She gave me that training. I inherited it from her. Question number 26. What was your worst punishment as a child? My worst punishment as a child is my worst punishment as a child is when my mother stopped me of dancing amakego. When she stopped me at dancing amakego, that was my worst punishment because the thing hurt me. It hurt me a lot. It hurt me. So question number 27. Where did you grow up? And how did that affect your childhood? Yeah, I grew up with my mother. And the training my mother gave me, I benefited from it. And it is even helping me even today. So that question I answered before and this one is like they are just the same. So question number 28. How many siblings do you have? We are 4. I am the second daughter. My elder sister, I am the second daughter. I am my younger brother, and our last one. Also, we are 2 girls and 2 boys. Okay. Question number 29. Among your siblings, which one among them are you too close to? I'm too close to all of them. We are like friends. We don't quarrel. That is how my mother trained us. We don't quarrel. We don't insult each other. We respect each other. So I have never insulted my elder sister. My younger brothers have never insulted me. So that is how my mother trained us. Now we should not quarrel. We didn't quarrel even once. Like simply sometimes they will, this person will pick offense. They start fighting. Even once we didn't quarrel. I can never explain a day I fought with my elder sister or I fought with my younger brothers, although they were not living with us until at age. So question number 30, that is the last question. How did you see your mother anytime she was beating you? Anytime my mother was beating me, that time I thought there's something I hit up the question. Anytime my mother was beating me, it seems as this woman is wicked. That time it seemed as she was wicked, but I thank God when I grew up, I noticed that beat she gave me that time was the beat of love. Child, she showed me the way. She made me to be a strong woman. She made me to endure any situation. There is no situation that will move me. Nothing will move me because of how my mother trained me. Child, here comes the end of this, my childhood tag questions. So I thank you so much. Please, if you have anything to say on the comment section, how you grew up or what you benefited from the training your mother gave you or from your school or any experience you had when you were child, you are free to go to the comment section below. Tell us, everybody, we want to know. We are here to learn. We are here to teach each other, to learn something from each other. So I know this my episode will go a very long way to help everybody. So it is good to train your child in a good way so that when he or she grew, he will not depart from it. Thank you so much. Here comes the end of my video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, just touch that subscribe button. Touch it. It will not cost your data. Touch it. Touch it. Let it add. I thank you all so much. May the Lord bless you. Stay tuned as I come up in my next video. I love you all so much. Thank you. I appreciate. May the good Lord bless you. In Jesus' mighty name, we have prayed. Amen. Cheers. Bye. Thank you. Bye.